It's good stuff. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it between your thighs. And I wanna sympathize with your small penis. Okay, so today I'm Ryan and I live in Cambodia. I make videos, share them with you, share what it's like to live in Cambodia with random noises coming out. It's just a tuk-tuk. It's gonna happen. Today I'm talking about food delivery in Cambodia. They made it too easy for me. Those nerdy coding bastards.
You're a fucking nerd. You're a fucking...
Sure, I'd love to get up off this chair, take more than 30 steps to get my food, but how can I resist the ease, the simplicity, the convenience of ordering food in Cambodia? Cambodia might actually have the best food delivery system that I've come across in my years of living. And I lived in China where food delivery has been around for a long time. But let's have a look at the food delivery industry in China.
Who's a nerd now, motherfucker?
And it was number one for me. Where's my water? Yeah, so I was surprised when I came here that I found that the food delivery system here is even better than it was in China. I'm gonna get into why. I'm gonna get into how you order food. I'm gonna actually stalk a delivery driver. I told you guys I might get into stalking in Cambodia.
Maybe I'll want to go out late one night. Maybe I'll take up stalking.
I'm gonna get into all kinds of stuff, so let's get started. It looks a little bright, doesn't it? Seem a little bright.
You're not very bright.
I hope it's not too bright. If you find this too bright, then leave comment sections below and just like f off somewhere.
People like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this.
The biggest two players in the Cambodia food delivery game are foodpanda and Nam24. Foodpanda is German owned, but they started in Singapore, bought out by a German company I think, and then they ended up coming to Cambodia in 2020. So they've been here for not very long at all. I downloaded their app, put in my information, and it said that my phone number was already taken and I couldn't use it. So I put in a complaint and I never heard back. Kind of got tired of waiting for them to reply, so I've never used the app. Too bad for you, Foodpanda. You messed with the wrong guy, and now you must face the consequences.
Minions of the YouTube, I demand you to not use Foodpanda, and when you see a Foodpanda driver, I demand you to throw.
No, don't tell people to assault innocent delivery drivers. Their sophisticated app didn't work for me. The food delivery app that I use is Nam24, and it is Cambodia's first super app. It's a bird. It's a plane. Nah, that's just Nam24, Cambodia's first super app. The f is it doing? Why is it oh my god, no, that's Nam24 was started by Cambodians. They eventually got some big bucks from Smart, which is the largest telecommunications company in Cambodia. They have a ton of drivers, they have a ton of restaurants using them. I haven't had any problems with them at all, so I definitely will not be throwing anything at their drivers. In actuality, my biggest concern when choosing an app is the restaurant and the drivers. How much does the restaurant have to pay to use the app? How much are the drivers getting paid? I think these are important questions to ask, and it's not information that's easily found, so I actually called Nam24 and asked them.
Our operators are busy at the moment. Please wait.
I was just wondering about how the service works for restaurants. Okay, I got this guy from Nam24 on Telegram. I'm gonna say, I just have a few questions about Nam24. I'm preparing to open a restaurant and I want to have delivery. How much would you charge the restaurant? Our services is usually charged 30% on a bill. That's a lot. Now, 30%? $10 order would be $3. I mean, it's obviously worth it for the majority of restaurants because I would say the majority of restaurants are using it. So I guess the money is going to the app because I pay the app, and then they give the money to the restaurant minus their 30% charge. So they said the delivery fee starts at 50 cents and it's based on the location of the customer. Does the delivery driver get 100% of the delivery fee? Let's see if they'll answer that. I don't see why they wouldn't, unless they're ashamed. I cannot tell you this information. So they're not going to tell me. I'm going to try to find out by asking the drivers. I actually did ask a driver how much he made for this delivery that I recently got. He said he actually showed me on his phone 90 cents, and I'm pretty sure that 90 cents included the 50 cents that we tipped. So he made 40 cents from Nam 24. The delivery fee was 50 cents, so it seems as though that Nam 24 took 20%. And then the delivery driver got 80% of the delivery fee. Tip your drivers, that's all I can say. Tip your drivers. And I will state that I do not know for sure what Nam 24 is paying their drivers, what percentage they're taking of the delivery fee. I don't know any of that for sure. This is what it seemed like to me. Don't sue me. Nobody sue me. I don't have any money anyway, so just don't sue me. And I guess you should just know that the restaurant is losing out on 30% of what they charge. The delivery driver is probably making next to nothing. And I guess it's up to you. It's kind of tough because it's like, if I asked the delivery driver, should I not use the service? He would be like, no, please use the service. I need to make money doing this. So is it a good way for Khmer people to make money? I mean, beats begging on the streets. I don't know. I think it's a decent way for people to make money right now in Cambodia. When the pandemic hit, a lot of people lost their jobs, and these delivery services just kind of helped fill that hole that there was. They employed a lot of people. They're not the most ideal job. I don't think you can support a family on that job alone. They're just not getting paid enough, and they're also hired as independent contractors, so you're not getting any benefits like healthcare or anything. That's why it's important to choose a good delivery app and also tip your drivers. It actually says on the app on Nam24 that 100% of the tip goes to the driver, so very important, tip your drivers. Since Nam24 is Cambodian, I think that's a good thing. foodpanda is owned by a company called Delivery Hero, and they operate in like 50 plus countries. Nam24 just operates in Cambodia, so it feels like I'm keeping money in the country a little bit. Plus, I've also read articles about people protesting foodpanda in Cambodia as well as in other countries around the world. So I haven't read anything about that, about Nam24, so that's a positive. It seems as though the drivers who are using Nam24 seem a bit happier. Again, this is all just me guessing, just based on a little bit of research that I've done. Don't sue me. Don't sue me. One of the biggest differences between Nam24 and foodpanda, foodpanda assigns deliveries to its drivers. So the driver will get a notification, here's your next job, and they have to go out and do it. If they turn it down, then they'll be punished. They won't be assigned as many deliveries. With Nam24, you accept the deliveries. So the drivers will sit there, the delivery will pop up, and they'll frantically push to try to accept it. There's a bit more competition there, but at the same time you can see it, you can see how much you're going to make for the delivery, you can decide whether it's worth your time. I just think that's a lot better of a system. My other concern with the whole food delivery thing is the god-awful amount of packaging involved. It's so much, just like everything's wrapped in something, it's plastic on plastic, it's crazy, but you can combat that by choosing eco-friendly restaurants. There's actually a filter that you can turn on in the app, and it will only show you eco-friendly restaurants. There's also an option to have them not send you utensils, which doesn't always happen. You can see by this giant pile of crap that they usually send them anyways. But I do reuse a lot of the packaging they send me. It's good for food prep or just food storage even. Okay, let's place an order. We'll show you how the app works. I'm gonna go hit the streets. I'm gonna go wait outside the restaurant and be a weirdo who's stalking the delivery driver all the way to our house. And yeah, we'll get the lowdown on the whole thing. 6:12 p.m. Sara places an order for Indonesian food from Sumatra. She pays using the bank card that she's hooked up to the app. The cost of the food is the same that it is in the restaurant, but a delivery fee of 80 cents is added. 6:16. The restaurant receives a message and accepts the order. They start to make the food. Meanwhile, a delivery driver gets a message saying there's a delivery in the area. 6:20. The driver accepts the delivery and they make their way to the restaurant. 6:29. The driver arrives at the restaurant, parks his bike, and goes in to wait for the food to be finished. 6:38. The restaurant completes the order, hands it off to the driver, and the delivery driver immediately packs it up, gets on his motorcycle, and heads to our apartment. See him. Back at our apartment, Sarah's alerted that the driver is on his way. He's not far, so she starts to make her way down to receive the food. "6:47. The driver arrives and Sarah receives the food. I'm just gonna go park the bike. Total time from ordering to receiving the food, 35 minutes. Total time from when the food is ready to when it is delivered, 9 minutes. 7 o'clock. Ryan and Sarah eat dinner, and Sarah takes more than her fair share of tempeh. So what really separates the delivery service in Cambodia compared to the ones I've used in China and the ones I've used in Ecuador is that they don't do multiple stops. They come directly to your place. They don't pass go. They don't collect $200. They just do one order at a time. This means hot, fresh food. Now, I can't say I've ever had a problem with the food not being hot, but certain items, they get sealed up in the little containers and steam is created, and the item that's supposed to be crispy ends up getting a little soggy, or at least just not as crispy as it's supposed to be. It's a huge problem with the food delivery service, and I want to test this out in Cambodia. Let's see if Cambodia's food delivery service can pass the ultimate test: the ordering of French fries. Everyone knows how quickly McDonald's French fries can go from amazing to just cardboard garbage strips. Can Nom24 get French fries to me that are still crispy? I'm placing an order for burger and fries. Don't try to stop me. All right, the delivery driver is on his way here. He was picked up at the restaurant about 5 minutes ago, so he should be here pretty soon. It's a pretty, I'd say about an 8-minute drive. So a couple minutes, he should be here, and we're gonna see if these fries are crispy. I got them from a place called Amaze Burger. Really good burgers in Phnom Penh. Actually got a couple chicken burgers instead of hamburgers today. And, oh, it's hot out. No sign of him yet. But, well, here he comes, maybe. I think. Wait for it. Hello? Amaze?
Burger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And there it is. So, according to the app, it took him about 7 minutes to get here. 7 minutes from the point of picking it up. See, they wrap their lettuce and tomatoes separately, so that stays nice. It doesn't soggy up anything. And the real test is these French fries. Oh, see how they package them? Smart. Oh, not bad. That's a crispy fry. Crispy garlic fries. Amaze burger. Amazing. Sarah, food's ready. I'm gonna eat her fries. That's good stuff. Pretty good. In what? Less than 30 minutes to get this. And everything's fresh, crispy, delicious. Delicious? Crispy chicken?
Crispy chicken.
Nice. There you have it. Easy, quick, clairvoyant, semi-erect. Semi-erect. During these trying times, I'm talking about the pandemic, not the current state of my hair. We're trying to avoid going out to restaurants, spreading the COVID, so it makes sense to use the delivery apps, and it's just great that they're so easy to use. Now I'm 24, you're kind of doing good things. I don't know, you probably should pay your drivers a bit more. Like, these are the people, this is the backbone, these are the ants, and you're just the queen. You're sitting there, you're just collecting everything. This is the lifeblood, the blood that's flowing through your whole system. Pay them more. And I think that's about it. I'm Ryan. Tip your driver. Take care, comb your hair.
Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health. One day I'm gonna go ball. Fuck around and buy the whole mall. Breaking that cake. Flexing 700 in the bank. Not a superhero, I don't save. Look at my face. Look at my grades. Don't match up, no love. Fuck a date. I just fade.